Hey English learners, welcome back to Key to Learn English. I'm Sarah, and today we're doing something totally different and super practical.
And I'm Ryan. Today we're going to role-play a complete job interview in English and then break down what went right, what went wrong, and how to improve.
Yes, because job interviews in English can be terrifying, especially if English isn't your first language.
Right. You're already nervous about the interview itself, and then you have to do it in a foreign language? That's like double stress.
Exactly. So today we're going to show you real interview scenarios. We'll do it twice. First, we'll show you common mistakes.
Oh, I get to be the bad interviewee?
Yes, you'll be nervous, awkward Ryan who makes all the classic mistakes.
I can totally do that. That's basically me in every interview.
And then we'll do the interview again, but this time with confidence and better answers.
Right. And after each version, we'll pause and give you feedback, tips, and the exact phrases you should use.
This is a B1 to B2 level episode, so perfect if you're preparing for job interviews in English.
And even if you're not job hunting right now, this episode will teach you professional English and confident communication skills.
So if you're enjoying this, please hit that like button and subscribe to Key to Learn English.
Yes, and in the comments, tell us, have you ever had a job interview in English? How did it go?
We want to hear your stories, even the awkward ones.
Okay, so here's the structure. First, we'll do the bad interview with common mistakes.
Then we'll pause and analyze what went wrong with detailed feedback.
Then we'll do the good interview, showing you exactly how to answer with confidence.
And finally, we'll have our word tour with all the professional phrases and vocabulary you need.
All right, let's jump into this. Sarah, you're the interviewer. I'm the nervous candidate.
Perfect. Let me get into character. Good morning. You must be Ryan. I'm Sarah Chen, the hiring manager. Please, have a seat.
Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm Ryan. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming in today. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Ryan, and I worked at, different places. I did some stuff with computers and, yeah.
I see. And what made you interested in applying for this position?
Well, honestly, I really need a job right now. And, the salary seemed okay. Also, it's close to my house, so…
Okay. Can you tell me about a challenge you faced at your previous job and how you handled it?
Oh man, my last boss was terrible. He never listened to anyone, and the team was so disorganized. It was really frustrating. I'm glad I left that place.
I see. What would you say is your greatest weakness?
I'm not really a morning person, and sometimes I procrastinate a lot. Oh, and I'm not great with deadlines. Is that bad?
All right. Do you have any questions for me about the company or the role?
Not really. I think I'm good. Oh, wait, when do I get paid? And what are the vacation days?
We'll discuss compensation if we move forward. Well, thank you for your time today, Ryan. We'll be in touch.
Okay, cool. Thanks. Bye.
Okay, Ryan. That was painful to watch.
That was so uncomfortable. But honestly, that's how a lot of people interview when they're nervous.
Absolutely. So let's break down everything that went wrong. This is important, so listen carefully.
Okay, mistake number 1. My introduction was terrible. I was too quiet, too nervous, and I said, yeah, instead of yes.
Exactly. In a professional setting, avoid casual words like yeah, yup, nope. Use yes, no, certainly.
Instead of, "Yeah, I'm Ryan," I should have said, "Yes, I am. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ms. Chen. Thank you for having me today."
Perfect. Confident, professional, and warm. That sets a good tone immediately.
Okay, mistake number 2. The "tell me about yourself" answer was a disaster.
Right. You use too many filler words like like, and you gave no clear structure or relevant information.
Exactly. "Tell me about yourself" isn't asking for your life story. It's asking for a professional summary.
Right. You should briefly mention your background, key skills, relevant experience, and why you're interested in this role.
And keep it to about 60 to 90 seconds. Short, focused, professional.
Exactly. Okay, mistake number 3. The motivation answer was horrible.
I know. "I need a job and the salary is okay?" That's the worst answer.
Right. Never say you just need money or the location is convenient. Even if that's true, don't say it.
The interviewer wants to hear that you're excited about the company, the role, the mission, the team.
Exactly. Show enthusiasm and genuine interest in the work itself, not just the paycheck.
Okay, mistake number 4. I totally trashed my previous employer.
This is crucial. Never, ever badmouth your previous boss, company, or colleagues in an interview.
Right. Even if they were terrible, even if you hated working there, stay professional.
Because the interviewer is thinking, if I hire this person, will they talk about me like this later?
Exactly. It shows poor judgment and negativity.
Okay, mistake number 5. The weakness answer was way too honest.
I know. I basically listed all the reasons they shouldn't hire me.
Right. When they ask about weaknesses, you need to be strategic. Choose a real weakness, but one that's not critical for the job.
And more importantly, talk about how you're working to improve it.
Exactly. Show self-awareness and growth mindset, not just flaws.
And mistake number 6. My questions at the end were terrible.
Right. Asking about salary and vacation days immediately makes you seem only interested in benefits, not the work.
And saying, "I don't have any questions," makes you seem unprepared and uninterested.
Exactly. Always prepare 2 to 3 thoughtful questions about the role, the team, the company culture, or growth opportunities.
So those were the major mistakes. Now let's see how to do it right.
Yes. This time, watch how Ryan walks in with confidence, gives structured answers, and shows enthusiasm. Good morning. You must be Ryan. I'm Sarah Chen, the hiring manager. Please have a seat.
Good morning, Ms. Chen. Yes, I'm Ryan Martinez. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today.
The pleasure is mine. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I'm a digital marketing specialist with about 5 years of experience, primarily in social media strategy and content creation. I started my career at a small startup where I learned to be resourceful and wear many hats, which taught me adaptability. Most recently, I've been working at Tech Corp, where I managed campaigns that increased engagement by 40%. I'm now looking for a role where I can leverage my skills in a company that values creativity and innovation, which is why I'm so excited about this opportunity with your team.
That's a great background. What specifically attracted you to this position?
3 things really stood out to me. First, your company's mission to make technology accessible to everyone really resonates with my values. I believe tech should be inclusive, and I love that you prioritize that. Second, this role offers the opportunity to lead campaigns from strategy to execution, which is exactly the kind of responsibility I'm ready for at this stage in my career. And third, I've been following your company's work for the past year, and I'm genuinely impressed by your recent product launch. I'd love to contribute to that kind of innovative thinking.
That's wonderful to hear. Can you tell me about a challenge you faced at your previous job and how you handled it?
Certainly. About 6 months ago, we launched a major campaign, but 2 weeks before the launch, our main platform announced a major algorithm change that would significantly impact our strategy. It was stressful, but I saw it as an opportunity to pivot. I quickly gathered my team, we analyzed the changes together, and we redesigned our approach in just 5 days. We tested new content formats, adjusted our posting schedule, and actually ended up with better results than we originally projected. The campaign exceeded our KPIs by 25%. The experience taught me that flexibility and quick thinking are just as important as careful planning.
Excellent problem solving. What would you say is your greatest weakness?
That's a great question. I'd say my greatest weakness is that I can be a bit of a perfectionist, especially with creative work. In the past, I sometimes spent too much time refining details that others might not even notice. However, I've been actively working on this by setting clear deadlines for myself and learning to distinguish between what needs to be perfect and what just needs to be good enough to meet the goal. I've also learned to seek feedback earlier in the process rather than polishing something to death before showing it to anyone. It's been a valuable growth area for me, and I'm much better at balancing quality with efficiency now.
That shows great self-awareness. Do you have any questions for me about the company or the role?
Yes, absolutely. I have a few questions if that's all right. First, what does success look like in this role during the first 6 months? Second, can you tell me about the team I'd be working with and the collaboration style here? And lastly, what are the biggest challenges facing your marketing department right now that this role would help address?
Those are excellent questions. Let me answer those for you. Well, Ryan, it's been a pleasure speaking with you today. We'll be making our decision within the next week, and we'll be in touch.
Thank you so much, Miss Chen. I really appreciate the opportunity to learn more about the role and your team. I'm very excited about the possibility of contributing to your company's mission. If you need any additional information from me, please don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you, Ryan. Have a great day.
You as well. Thank you again.
Okay, wow. That was like a completely different person.
Right? Same person, same interview, but totally different energy and approach.
Let's break down what made this interview so much better. Okay, let's analyze what went right this time.
First, the introduction was strong. I used her name, I was warm but professional, and I thanked her for her time.
Exactly. Those small courtesies make a huge difference. It shows respect and professionalism.
Second, my "tell me about yourself" answer was structured. I followed a formula: who I am, what I've done, what I'm looking for, and why I'm here.
Yes, this is called the present past future formula. Present, who you are now. Past, relevant experience. Future, what you're looking for.
That formula makes it so much easier. You don't have to improvise, you just follow the structure.
Exactly. And your motivation answer was fantastic.
I showed I did research on the company, I mentioned their mission, and I connected it to my own values.
Right. You showed genuine interest, not just, I need money. You made the interviewer feel like you specifically want to work there, not just anywhere.
And when I talked about the challenge at my previous job, I stayed positive.
Yes, you acknowledged the difficulty, but you focused on the solution and the positive outcome. That's the STAR method.
The STAR method. Explain that.
STAR stands for situation, task, action, result. When answering behavioral questions, describe the situation, what your task was, the action you took, and the positive result.
Oh, that's exactly what I did. I described the situation, explained my task, detailed my action, and shared the result. 25% better than expected.
Exactly. This structure makes your answers clear, focused, and impressive.
And my weakness answer was so much better this time.
Yes, you chose a real weakness, perfectionism, but you framed it positively and showed how you're improving it.
Right, I didn't say, I'm perfect, which is fake, and I didn't say, I'm terrible at everything, which is self-defeating.
Exactly. You showed self awareness, honesty, and growth mindset. That's what interviewers want to see.
And finally, my questions at the end were thoughtful and prepared.
Yes, you asked about success metrics, team culture, and company challenges. These questions show you're thinking about how you can contribute, not just what you can get.
So the difference between the bad interview and the good interview isn't about being a different person. It's about preparation, structure, and mindset.
Exactly. Anyone can do this with practice.
Okay, let's go through some key phrases that make you sound professional and confident in interviews.
Yes, these are gold. Write these down.
For greetings, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for having me today. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me.
These are much better than just hi or hey. They show professionalism and gratitude.
For showing interest, I'm very excited about this opportunity. I'm genuinely impressed by what really resonates with me is
These phrases convey enthusiasm without sounding fake or desperate.
I've had the opportunity to. In my previous role, I was responsible for. I successfully managed.
These frames make your experience.
I faced a challenge when. I approached this by. The result was. This taught me.
Perfect for the STAR method we mentioned earlier.
For weaknesses, I've been actively working on. I'm constantly improving. I've learned to. This has been a valuable growth area.
These phrases show you're self aware and committed to personal development.
For asking questions, what does success look like in this role? Can you tell me about the team dynamic? What are the biggest challenges facing the department?
These questions show strategic thinking and genuine interest in contributing.
For endings, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm very excited about the possibility of joining your team. Please don't hesitate to reach out if you need additional information.
Perfect. These leave a strong, positive final impression. Okay, let's quickly go through the most common interview questions and how to handle them.
Question 1. Tell me about yourself.
Answer. Use the present, past, future formula. Keep it under 90 seconds. Focus on professional information, not personal life.
Question 2. Why do you want to work here?
Answer. Show you've done research. Mention the company's mission, values, or recent achievements. Connect it to your own goals and values.
Question 3. What's your greatest strength?
Answer. Choose a strength relevant to the job. Give a specific example of when you use this strength successfully. Keep it humble, not arrogant.
Question 4. What's your greatest weakness?
Answer. Choose a real but not job-critical weakness. Show how you're actively working to improve it. End on a positive note about your growth.
Question 5. Tell me about a time you faced a challenge.
Answer. Use the STAR method. Choose a professional challenge with a positive outcome. Focus on your actions and the results. Stay positive. Don't blame others.
Question 6. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Answer. Show ambition, but be realistic. Connect your goals to growing within their company. Don't say you want their boss's job.
Question 7. Why did you leave your last job?
Answer. Stay positive. Focus on what you're looking for in your next role, not what was wrong with the last one. Never badmouth previous employers.
Question 8. Do you have any questions for me?
Answer. Always say yes. Ask about the role, team, company culture, or growth opportunities. Never ask about salary, vacation, or benefits in the first interview.
Okay, we need to talk about something that's not about words. Body language.
Yes! In a video interview or in-person interview, how you present yourself physically matters just as much as what you say.
Tip 1. Eye contact. Look at the interviewer when you speak and when they speak.
In video interviews, look at the camera when you're speaking, not at your own image on screen.
Right. That was hard for me to learn. Okay, tip 2. Posture. Sit up straight, lean slightly forward to show interest.
Don't slouch, don't cross your arms defensively, and don't fidget too much with your hands.
Tip 3. Smile. A genuine smile makes you seem friendly, confident, and approachable.
Right! You don't have to smile the entire time, but start with a smile and smile naturally when appropriate.
Tip 4. Hand gestures. Use natural hand gestures when you speak, but don't go overboard.
Right. You want to seem engaged and passionate, not like you're conducting an orchestra.
And tip 5. Pace yourself. Don't speak too fast because you're nervous. Take breaths. Pause between thoughts.
Silence is okay. It's better to pause and think than to fill every second with and Okay, everyone, time for our word tour. Let's review all the professional vocabulary from today.
First phrase. It's a pleasure to meet you.
This is a formal, professional way to greet someone. Much better than nice to meet you in an interview.
For example, good morning, Ms. Chen. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I appreciate your time. Use it at the beginning or end of interviews. Thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. I really appreciate it.
Next, I'm genuinely excited about.
This phrase conveys authentic enthusiasm. Much better than just, I want this job.
I'm genuinely excited about the opportunity to work with your team.
This resonates with me.
Resonate means to connect deeply or align with your values.
Your company's mission to promote sustainability really resonates with me.
I've had the opportunity to.
This is a professional way to introduce your experience without bragging.
I've had the opportunity to lead several successful campaigns.
I successfully managed.
This highlights your achievements in a confident but not arrogant way.
I successfully managed a team of 5 people.
I faced a challenge when.
Perfect opening for telling a problem-solving story using the STAR method.
I faced a challenge when our budget was cut, but I found creative solutions.
I approached this by.
This describes your action and problem-solving process.
I approached this by first analyzing the data and then consulting with my team.
The result was.
Always end your stories with positive results and specific outcomes.
The result was a 30% increase in efficiency and cost savings of $10,000.
This taught me.
Show what you learned from experiences. This demonstrates growth mindset.
This taught me the importance of clear communication in team projects.
I'm actively working on.
Perfect for discussing weaknesses or areas of improvement.
I'm actively working on improving my public speaking skills by joining Toastmasters.
I've learned to.
Shows personal development and adaptation.
I've learned to prioritize tasks more effectively and manage my time better.
What does success look like in this role?
This is one of the best questions to ask. It shows you care about meeting expectations.
Right. It also helps you understand what they value most.
Please don't hesitate to reach out.
Professional closing phrase showing you're available for follow-up.
If you need any additional information, please don't hesitate to reach out.
Okay, before we finish, let's give some final tips for interview success.
Yes, because we know interviews are stressful, especially in English.
Tip 1. Practice out loud. Don't just think about your answers, say them out loud multiple times.
Yes, record yourself on your phone. Listen back. Notice your pace, your filler words, your confidence level.
Tip 2. Research the company deeply. Know their mission, values, recent news, and products.
This helps you answer questions better and ask intelligent questions at the end.
Tip 3. Prepare 5 to 7 stories from your experience that show different skills. Then adapt them to whatever questions come up.
Right. Have a teamwork story, a problem-solving story, a leadership story, a failure story, etc.
Tip 4. Dress professionally, even for video interviews. It helps you feel confident.
And test your technology beforehand. Check your internet, your camera, your microphone.
Tip 5. Follow up with a thank you email within 24 hours after the interview.
Keep it short. Thank them for their time, restate your interest, and mention something specific from the conversation.
And remember, interviewing is a skill. The more you practice, the better you get.
So don't be discouraged if your first few interviews don't go perfectly. Learn from each one.
You've got this. You're more capable than you think.
Wow, that was such a comprehensive interview training session.
We covered everything from body language to specific phrases to the STAR method.
And the most important takeaway is this: preparation beats anxiety every single time.
Exactly. When you've practiced your answers, researched the company, and prepared your questions, you walk in confident.
And confidence makes all the difference. Not arrogance, but quiet confidence.
Right. You're not begging for the job. You're showing them why you're the right fit. It's a conversation, not an interrogation.
So here's your challenge. Pick 3 questions from today and practice answering them out loud.
Yes, use your phone to record yourself. Then listen back and improve.
And come to the comments and tell us, what interview question scares you the most?
We'll try to help you, and we might make a follow-up episode based on your questions.
All right, this is Sarah.
And this is Ryan from Key to Learn English.
Thank you for practicing with us today. Now go out there and nail that interview.
You've got the skills, you've got the English, and you've got the confidence. Believe in yourself.
Good luck and bye!